I'm excited that you are going to talk about the void of course moon. So for those of you that are reading the description before signing up, that's a little something extra that April wants to talk about, and I personally love and follow it like
Mhm.
ridiculous. Like I'm at the doctor's office and they're like, "Can you take this date?" I'm like, "Wait, I have to go. I created my own void of course moon calendar that I
Oh,
downloaded to my
okay.
phone. So I'll like sit there and I'll like literally go right on my phone version and like quickly look to see. I'm like, oh yeah, I think I could come then. Or no, I can't.
Well, it was
I'm ridiculous.
interesting, and I did a whole talk on this years ago, and it was so interesting when I was researching it that I found all of the things that had always been taught about the void of course moon just didn't always end up being right.
Yeah.
And I dug into it. I found examples from my own life where definitely things, because the adage is nothing will come of the matter. And I think that I've come to a conclusion about that. But what I did find was sometimes it just means things keep going and going and going.
All right.
It doesn't mean nothing happens. It means you better want this because it is going to keep going, going, and going. So there are a lot of interesting things. We'll go back and look at William Lilly's rules for the void of course moon, which is very
Yeah.
different than in modern astrology, and see how that has influenced the way I look at some important charts. So it's a great topic. I'm going to actually offer it as a standalone class again soon, but I love to
Yeah.
sort of include it with the transiting moon because it's the thing we look at
Right.
each week. We
Yeah.
look for those 2 or 3 times that it's
I know because
void
I
of
remember
course.
when I first learned about it, it was like kind of black and white, like avoid the void, right?
Yeah.
But then the more I learned, I'm like, no, you just have to make sure you're doing I hate using the word right, but
Mhm.
things that will benefit versus not benefit. Like if for me,
Yeah.
I'm like in my day, if I can go and chill out during that time or go to the gym or take care of something, then, I'm like, I'll do that. I won't start a new doctor appointment maybe on that day, on that day. Like,
Hmm.
so now I think the more, and you're right, because different people, they teach it different ways and it kind of made me feel better when I
Yeah.
learned like it wasn't like I was so nervous in the beginning days of like avoid the void, like don't do anything, to
You
like
can't
you
live
can't,
that way.
you can't,
And
right.
right now we're having these super long void of
Long voids.
periods.
Oh my
You can't
gosh.
just put your life on hold. It's like a retrograde planet or something. It's as you say, you have to know what to. I have a couple of good suggestions for things to do with a void of course moon. So we will be talking about that.
Perfect.
Sure.
Perfect.